So what does joining NJCAAE mean to you?
I think if you would have told me that I'd have the opportunity to compete in something like that, even like a week before I was told it was happening, I don't think I would have believed you. I think I'd be like, what? No, how could we do something like that? Because I've always treated kind of my passion for gaming as just something I just enjoy doing, or it's kind of like a hobby or like a way to pass time. And so to kind of make it something where it's like I'm really putting myself out there, and I'm, there's so many opportunities in front of me now that are expanding off of something I just like doing. It's kind of like a certain like dream people talk about, being able to do or pursue something they love in a way that's more than just sitting on my chair at home and doing it. I think there's a lot of opportunities that can come out of being in a league like this. I mean, it's hard to even like imagine how long that road could be. There's a part of me that thinks, once I'm done here at BC, am I going to be done with, I'm just going to be done with esports. But then sometimes I think, I'm like, well, is that even true? I mean, what's going to come out of this? Maybe I'm going to be in esports for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
So very cool. It's a really, yeah.
It's crazy to think that we're going to be in basically the largest collegiate esports association and tournaments that exist out there.
It's one of those things that makes you think about how you have to stay humble. For sure. Because, kind of going back on, I mentioned, it being something like bigger than myself. I think even just, the small tournaments that we've done, I've already think that those are just like these huge things. So then if I start to think about the scale of the league, I'm like, oh my God, like, it can get a little overwhelming, but you got to do well under pressure. So
joining NJC means to me that we can finally put ourselves in a space with like-minded colleges, like-minded people, similar support systems, and that when we finally do get a chance to compete against them, we'll finally have our name somewhere where everybody else can see it too. A lot of the tournaments that Mario Kart's doing are very underground, unheard of. A lot of them are quietly done with no media coverage, no social networks of any sorts. It's just like a little group of small teams that kind of like they hang out together, but then once they're done, nobody even hears about it afterward. You don't know about each other afterward. And when it's all just run in like Discord, social media, if people ask you, well, where are you guys competing at? And it's like, well, we're competing online in a Discord. And they're like, well, what channel is that on a TV? Like, that's not where you can find that. At least with NJC, the media front will be there. Our names will be out there against other college names. We might actually get some sort of like TV, maybe not TV, but some sort of live streamed visual of us actually competing, rather than being just thrown into, our home TVs, and then we have to record our own playing and record our own matches. With NJC, I'm hoping we get finally the support for the media side of things that we've been really needing.
So how do you think Mario Kart's going to do?
I feel a lot of the same sentiments about that team, because I mean, recently, we got second place in our division, which is a huge change from how we did in previous seasons. And I feel like I'm in a place with the Mario Kart team where I'm really proud of how far we've come and how much we've learned from one another. And I think as long as we're competing with one another, I think we're gonna do well.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not confident we're gonna get number one. But I have a good feeling we're at the very least gonna do at least decently well, but we still got some room.
And the same thing goes for Mario Kart. It's a lot of just get some more training in, knock out those little nudges, and then try to get things running smoothly.